people. Thank you so much for joining our show today. I am Casey, your holistic nurse, always here to share some perspective that is holistic and some tips, business tips, life tips. So I hope this content is valuable. Today, we're going to be talking about preparation. It leans more towards the business side. Some things, that I learned the hard way. And I'm relearning and still learning. So I'm here not to speak as an expert in the field of preparation, but to open up a conversation with small business owners, with business owners who are now starting on their journey, and some things that you have done or some things that you think is interesting that you would like to take away, join the conversation. So the first thing about preparation, right, that I wanted to talk about is in business, at first, you start off and you just want a whole bunch of people. You want a bunch of clients. I would go and I'm like trying to talk to everybody, right? Then realize that in order to give really good quality, the quantity has to be less. You can't give good quality to everybody and everything because what's involved in good quality is preparation. And I'll give you an example. Like I said, I'm going to start back making videos, doing my YouTube channel. And I want it to be like, yeah, let me be like the pros. I want to do a video every single day. And then I realized, oh, it's not just making a video. I mean, anybody can show up and make a video, but I wanted nice quality, right? And I also wanted the quality of my energy to be right. And in order for me to have good quality, I said, okay, how many could you do that will not compromise your quality, but still add to effectiveness? So I settle on the number three, right? And of course, if you join our value and visibility program that we have here for our digital marketing agency with Preservers of Life, we'll show you how to multiply what you can do. Because, so many times everybody's like, they're on the grind on social media. And if you're in your feminine energy, that's really difficult, right? That's really difficult. You're a mom, you have children, you have a life, you might still be working a full time job. It's just not possible to show up that many times. Or is it? Reach out to us. But yes, having good quality is very, very important, right? And to have good quality, you have to be prepared. Now, when I say prepared, sometimes it's easy to take that preparation to be over prepared, where you get into paralysis analysis. I know some days, like when I started off, I was like, oh, I want to make sure I was winging it first, but then I was rambling. So I was like, okay, I want to make sure I have something outlined. But then I wrote out like a whole script and I'm like, oh, like I can't say all this. It's not real. It's very inauthentic. I can't do that. So I realized for me, preparation is 4 to 5 bullet points of what I want to talk about. And then I can ad lib through and through. Okay. So not over preparation, but having some kind of thought process before whatever it is you want to deliver. So, a nice question I ask myself for my customers, my clients, what experience do I want them to have? And for me, I really believe that holism is about an experience. I believe it takes it takes mundane, ordinary things like breathing. And when you curate it to an experience, you can have a whole event just by breathing. And it to curate an experience, to give people an experience, it lies in the detail, but it also lies in your presence. I notice that if I go from one thing to nothing to nothing to nothing, I'm not as present as I need to be with my client. And it comes across in the experience that they have. I had a couple clients and I said, Casey, like I was just so excited to be with them and to show them all that I had to offer. But then when I reflected on the experience, I said, at first I thought, because me, I'm coming through not giving everything away for free. But at first I thought, is it because I charged them? But then I realized, no, it was because there was miscommunication and I rushed it. And they did not get the experience that I would have liked them to have. So it's not just about the things that you are giving, but it's also about being present and connected with them. Okay. That's what I have experienced. The other thing is, who are the players involved in creating or building the experience? So, for example, I do YouTube videos. So, the experience is not just me making the videos, but I have a whole entire team in the back helping. And they can remove the ums, the ahs, they can add video graphics. They could do um, search engine optimize. I mean, these guys are incredible, right? But those little things that they do, sprucing up and making the video beautiful as it is, adds to the experience, right? So you might not be doing video. If you are, give us a call, but you might not be doing video. Your thing might be an in-person event, right? So if you are hosting an in-person event, you might not want to be the ones registering people, greeting, handing out flyers, running the mic. You may want to hire a team to help you on that day so that your event could have the experience that people are coming for, which is you. You won't be so busy actually doing everything that people could actually interact with you, because I always say you are your business, not the thing, you are, right? People do business with people. And also, in creating and having people help you craft the experience, sometimes you may notice a collaboration. So you might say, I'm really short on funds to hire a team. But you may realize if you collaborate with other small business owners who probably could use the exposure of the people that you have invited, you can you could create an experience probably even better than money can buy, because it would be a collaborative experience. So just to give you, so many times we're thinking about the how, we forget about the who. The who do we need to be there? Who's the who will really help elevate this experience for my client? And then the last thing, trying to stay to 10 minutes a day, is the importance of reflection. Now, when I became a holistic nurse, this was one thing that stood out to me that was really, really overemphasized as opposed to regular nursing. And that's this point of reflection. So it is a slower type of nursing, it's a slower type of living, but it incorporated reflection. Meaning, after you have the experience, you think about what in this experience went well. Did I prepare well? For the next time, what are some areas I could beef up in my preparation? And what are some areas I don't need to prepare at all for? Yeah, I said it. Because sometimes if you prepare certain things, it might be too much. And it might come across like you're trying to sell, or sometimes, you will hear people say, you might hear people say they gave me more information than I needed. And sometimes I over prepare, sometimes I under prepare, but reflection at the end of every experience is what's going to help you get to your right quality of preparation. I don't know if you've been listening to me for a while, but when I started making YouTube videos, I never went back and looked at my videos. I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't. I would start and I would look just to make sure, everything was looking right. And then I just let it play. But had I gone back, I would have seen maybe you wanted your videos a little bit shorter. Maybe you wanted a variety of videos. Maybe you wanted to break up the topics a little bit, right? But if because I didn't go back and I just kept producing, then I realized the quality of my videos were going down. Now I go back and look, right? I even break it up and make shorts. So reflection is really important part of preparation, even though it's the end of even though it's the end of an experience, it is the beginning of another experience. Reflection is the beginning of your next experience. So, I hope this was valuable. I hope it provided some thoughts for you to reflect on. If there's anything you would like to share in terms of what do you do to prepare? How do you prepare your mind? How do you prepare your body? How do you prepare your soul? Let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. I thank you for joining in to my space. I thank you so much for providing an audience, but also providing your feedback so that we can have a conversation because I really want to get to know you. So thank you so much, and I will see you on our next video. Bye bye.